Good morning, Wolverines. Today is January 6th, 2021. Happy New Year. It is a Wednesday, so it's a Word Wealth Wednesday. The word we're going to look at today has a smaller word in it, and it is the word empathy. Can you say that with me? Empathy. So there's 3 beats in that word, and one of the beats is made up of a smaller word. That's a word all by itself. Do you see it in there? All right, I'm going to show you. If you can't see it yet, I'll underline it, and then you can tell me what you think this word is. The word path. And actually, path by itself means something else besides just something you would walk down, like a road you would walk down. It is a Greek root meaning feeling. So if you've heard of this word before, probably remember that it means that it helps you to understand how someone else is feeling. If you have empathy, then you understand how someone else feels. This is an important thing to have right now because we are all having really big feelings right now, I think, in our world. And it's important to take the time to try to remember that we have similar feelings sometimes that can actually help us. So after we do the pledge today, I'm going to invite you to stick around. I'm going to read you, it's a quick read. It's called Ruby Finds a Worry. And in the end, empathy is what helps her to actually worry less. So if you'd like to stick around, I'll read this book. But if you feel like you've got other things you'd like to do today and you want to get on with your day, it's fine if you leave after the pledge. If you'd like to join me for the pledge right now, we will begin in 3, 2, 1. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, if you'd like to leave, go ahead and go. Just remember that you are loved today as you are doing your work. And if you'd like to stay, this book is called Ruby Finds a Worry. And you can listen to this book. Maybe it'll help you feel better too. Just in case you have a worry right now. It's by Tom Percival. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The yellow guy represents her worry. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher, so Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. She could barely fit it in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It's that feeling she might be starting to have. Do you remember the word? Empathy. She understands that worry. She understands that feeling. It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and he told her the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. As he told her about his worries, the worry was starting to go away or get smaller. Then Ruby did the very best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. Tiny. Yeah. So that word of empathy, understanding how each other felt, and really sharing how they felt helps them feel better. All right. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, Wolverines. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.